Hello, my friends. Found this, I think, yesterday in my change. I looked it up. It's fairly common. It's probably going to go back to circulation sometime. But the star note just means it was an error was detected and they reprinted it. This one, they printed a lot of them. Now, I did go by the bank. I got 2-cent rolls that have memorials. Because last night I was searching one of it like this one that has new. They were all the same thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do a search and probably do at least 2 of those. But before I get to that, I have 2 coins I want to talk about that I just got. First one is this Australian Florin. It's sterling silver. It's 1942, although someone wrote 1912, but it's 1942, which I didn't even notice. I knew it was a 42 by looking at the coin, but I guess someone mistakenly thought it was 1912. More proof that you can write anything on this card that you want. This side, you can see a lot of little bumps where they were drilling, and they drilled a few holes on this side too. Pretty well damaged this coin, but it gives it a certain look, and to me, it's a florin, a little bit of character. It's damaged, of course, and it'll never be a collectible coin. They did actually drill a hole all the way through it right there. You can see. And there's a couple more on this side that are drilled all the way through. But it's $11.75 for about a 1/3 ounce of silver, although a little's been drilled off. Go ahead and smash some staples because even though it's damaged, when I put it away in a box later, I don't want it damaging anything else. It is a neat look though, with all them holes drilled in it. And there'll never be another one of these quite the same, I don't think. I mean, I've seen some with a few holes in them, but not this many, coins. A $50 Walker that's similar to this, it's got little holes drilled in it, none all the way through. But I kind of like that. It's not ever going to be worth a whole lot though. Now this is one I've been looking for. My coin dealer had one of these. It was the 30s though. Panamanian Balboa. This is the same size and weight as a Morgan and Peace dollar. 90% silver. Last year they made them. This side's really cool looking. It says 26.73 grams. It is a little worn, but so it was used. But at $26, given what the melt value, hello Chew, how you doing? Given what the melt value on this coin is, it's higher than $26, even though it has a little wear. Because a dollar coin like this size, I'm gonna smash some more staples, is ASW is 0.7734. So it's 26 grams of 0.7 grams, that is, of 90% silver. We struck this. This was made in Philadelphia. They minted 500,000 from what I could tell. I would like to get one uncirculated, but at this price I just couldn't walk away from it, even though it is slightly circulated. It's a neat design. I love Balboa coins. I don't have enough of them. In case you're wondering, where is it? I have an uncentesimal that I found a long time ago. which is equivalent to our United States cent in terms of its size, 1980. And about 2 or 3 months ago, I got this one in my change, which is newer, 98. They're both Panamanian coins. So what we're going to go ahead and do, take this back off here. That's kind of neat. It's a key chain tab. Oh, well, I can't pronounce your name, Ridwan, I think. But the fact that you are in Indonesia watching me, that is pretty cool. Oh, I'm not selling any pennies. I could, though. But I'm not selling pennies tonight. But what I am going to do is go ahead and remove this red stone and pull this emerald green coin glass dish over here so I can search a row of cents. I'm going to do at least 2 of them. This one is new on both ends, so I'm feeling like it's going to have all of them be new. Maybe. That's what happened with the other one. That's a star note there that's sitting on my coin glass tray that I got my change over the weekend. But no, Daniel, I don't sell pennies. I don't really sell coins at all. I like to collect them. And maybe you can get this coin roll to open. Sometimes they're really hard, but seeing that shininess, I'm almost thinking we're for sure going to have a bunch of new cents in this. What I'm looking for is possible wheat cents and copper memorials. These are all brand new cents, 2023s, probably the whole roll. That's why I went by the bank to get another roll, because I wanted to have something that has a chance for copper. Because these are all probably 2023 Philadelphias. It's what it looks like. And where's the fun in that, right? Yeah, if these aren't all 2023s, I'd be surprised. A whole row of 2023 cents. Unless, of course, the last few aren't, but it's not looking good. 2023s. Glad I went by the bank and got a couple more rows, because if you're doing coin row searches, you want to find something that might be worth something instead of just a bunch of coins from 2023 that are so plentiful. I don't know how many they minted that year, but they've already made about 300 million Philadelphia and Denver ones for 2025. So 2026 is the last year they're going to make them. Now, when they have that kind of machine road wrapper, you can do this kind of stuff to your coin. See that round, that machine grabs it and curls in the edge and scratches up the coins. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one. It has one shield penny there and a memorial there. So there's a good chance we might have some copper ones in this. So we'll find out. And then I might save the other one for tomorrow or next week. The other roll. least. Like I said, this one does have a bit older one in it, so there's a chance we might have copper, and maybe I'll get luck. Well, there's some pretty old ones in this. So let's see. Is that copper? No. Oh, look at that. Second coin in this is a wheat cent. And it's a 55 Denver. I don't think there's any double dying on it, but that is kind of neat. So let's start looking at what else is in here. 2014, those are newer. Oh, speaking of coin damage, look at the edge of this one. Got scraped up pretty good. Not enough to expose the zinc on it, but it's scraped up bad enough. It'd be hard to tell what date this is. Coin damage like this, you wonder how that happened. That's kind of neat. I'll put that there for now. 94, 2016. This could be copper. Nah, it's a 98. That one's copper. 1980. So I found my first memorial copper out of this. And one wheat penny. I'll take a few more out real quick. 93. That might be copper. Oh, it's a 79. Have a good look at the look of the memorial with this copper one. And we go over to this one, which is zinc coated. So I did find another copper. I got about 35 coins probably left. I think we're gonna have a few more old ones right there. We'll pull this and start looking. 95, that is nothing. 20, there's a 2023, but it don't look near as shiny as all them other ones. It's probably been out circulating a little. 85, 22, 21, 84, 94. Well, the two older ones weren't old enough. 1981 and older is what I'm looking for. And we're a little bit over halfway through the roll. Peel this back a little. Well, that might be an old one right there. Yeah, it's an 83, not old enough. That doesn't look that old to me. 94. There's a 2024 one. That's stained up a little. We got about, I'd say 15 more cents in this, maybe just over 15. So 2012 is no good for what I'm looking for. That doesn't look super bad. 95. These are all too new. About the last 10 to 12 left in here. I'm kind of thinking we might have a few coppers right here at the end. Copper cents. That one isn't. There's an 81 and an 80. We did get a couple more at least. Not a real great coin roll hunt. Although I did find a wheat cent, so I'm not going to complain. 1980, that's copper. And this is the last year where they were all copper. Well, 96%. At recent prices, these are worth about 3 cents a piece in copper. So I got just 4 memorial wheat or not wheat, 4 memorial copper cents in this 1955 Denver wheat cent, which I thought was pretty cool to get that. I found 2 of these coin roll hunting in the last few weeks, so I'm not going to complain. So I have this cup of all 1981 and older, no wheat cents in it, all memorials. And for those who don't know why I'm doing this, yeah, it's a common star note, Michael. Very common. They made millions of that reprint. But anyway, what I'm doing is I'm filling this coffee jar with 1959 to 1981 copper cents. This thing feels like it weighs more than 5 pounds now. No telling how many dollars worth of cents are in this. I'm guessing probably 10, given how much it looks in here compared to what's in that dish, which is nearly $1 worth. So what's going to happen with these, they're all going to go back to circulation. I go to a record store who likes to get change often. And hello, Bellows Forge. I did get this in a coin roll hunt, 55 Denver wheat cent. Just recap that for you. Now, I'm going to refer to this as the holey Florin because of all the holes drilled on the surface of the coin all over the place, and a few that are drilled through. Excuse me. Oh, coin roll hunting cents? Awesome. Now, damn. I cracked the plastic. I meant to just try to straighten this thing out, but I cracked the plastic. This is 1947 Panamanian Balboa, and it is 90% silver, same weight and size as a Morgan dollar. I got it for under melt value of that. Yeah, I love this one too. I had a chance to buy a couple of these about 2 or 3 years ago, but someone else beat me to the coin store, so unfortunately I didn't get to get it. Let's look over the rim. A little divot ding right there. But since this came out, I can go ahead and do stuff like weigh it. Where did I put that thing? A little scrape right there on the edge of the coin. It feels like it's the right weight and everything, but I can now weigh it if I want to. Give me something to ping it. 90% has a very specific ping. And rings a long time. Since it's already circulated, I don't mind ping testing it. I'm sure it's going to weigh 26.6 at least, probably 26.5, because it is worn. I didn't really mean to take it out of that, but now that I have, I can get a little bit better look at the coin without having the plastic block my view of it. Technically, this could go in a dollar coin tube, since it's the same weight and percentage silver as a Morgan or Peace dollar, or a commemorative modern if you found one that was worn like this, which I do have one, not handy, but I'm not going to do that with this. I do like it, and at 26 bucks, it's a pretty good buy if you ask me. But I'm going to go ahead and work it back in to this, although it's not going to hold it. The plastic's ripped almost all the way across. I do have some new coin holders like this so I can remount it if I want to, which I probably will, maybe. I didn't want it to come out of the card, but it's already out. But I hope that everyone has a good night. And I'm going to close this up by saying, right now where I live, we're in a major heat wave. It was over 90 today, first time this summer actually, which around here we start counting as summer in May usually, because oftentimes in May you get 90-degree days, and we went well over 90 today, probably 94, 95, and according to the heat index, they said it felt like 105, and I can tell you it did. I was out in it for a bit. It's pretty hot, and it's going to be hot for several more days. But there is a chance I'll go live tomorrow if I feel like it to hunt this one, and maybe remount this into a new card, because I do have some of them, I believe, or not. But I'm going to call that the holey Florin. And you can see there's 3 holes all the way through it, and a lot of holes drilled into the otherwise. And they wrote 1912, but it's clearly 1942. I didn't even notice it said 12 when I was looking at the coin, because I looked right at the date. Now, my coin dealer had this last week, maybe the week before. No one bought it. I finally decided to go ahead and get it, just because I thought them holes and how it looks. They got little welts where they drilled into the silver some on this side. It's may not be real noticeable on the video, but when you hold it in your hand and look at it, you can see lots of bumps coming from the other side where they drilled into it pretty far, that pushed the rest of the coin some. So it might have been a hole punch instead of a drill. Who knows? But I'm going to call that the holey Florin. Yeah, if I put it like that, you can see the 3 holes all the way through. Because the star note, which I got this weekend, that collar gives enough contrast that you can see that they're drilled all the way through. But I was really happy to see this didn't sell. I thought it did last week, but it didn't. So I got it this week. Now, my coin dealer is supposed to have at least 1 or 2 more collector type boxes of foreign silver. I'm hoping to get a few more countries I don't have. I got a Romanian coin and Belgium and Spanish coin last week, or the week before, whatever it was. Hoping to get more, but I won't know that probably till next Friday at the soonest. So what I'm going to do is wish everyone a good night, and if you're living in the Midwest like I am, try to take care in this heat. But even though one was an all new coins, being able to get a wheat cent like this in a coin roll hunt is a nice find, if you ask me, even though it is worn. That's pretty much all I got. Hope everyone has a good night. See you next time.